As Anthony mentioned, I shouldn't really be here. I should be attending the auction of the only known cask of malt mill in the world. It's currently lying at Malt Mill Distillery, where I came from yesterday afternoon. One of my jobs was to nose and taste this whiskey before an audience. It was distilled in 1960. Any of Elax will know that Malt Mill was established within Kilchoman Distillery in 1908, and it closed in shortly before Carmichael became manager in 1962. This cask purports to come from, it's a quarter cask, it was re-racked from a butt, purports to come from 1960. And the director of the film asked me if I would extemporize a few words prior to nosing and tasting. And so I told the audience a bit of this and that. He also said to the audience, and ask him questions, you know. Well, thank goodness I'm not really an actor. My business is to do with whiskey, and so I was able to field the questions. The director of questions is famous for extemporizing, you know, as he goes along. So, in due course, this the bung was popped, and it had been re-gauged, by the way, at approximately 7 litres. So it would yield about 10 1/3 bottles at 7 cl. And I had to then nose and taste and describe what I was nosing and tasting. But of course, the whiskey was just coloured water. And so it required a certain exercise of the imagination to describe it. This is a film which will be released next year called The Angel Share. Watch out for it, it's very, very entertaining. Anyway, so let us go through this. First of all, we'll look at the colour, which looks, it's 5 years old, isn't it? 3 years old. Are we first fill or refill? First fill American, first fill ex-bourbon. See, it's lovely pale, slightly green colour, like Chardonnay. The first impression on the nose that I got was I would describe as maritime. It was distinctly sort of salty, a bit of carbolic. Tell me, come on, what are you smelling? Hey? Lemon. I thought you said vim. I would agree with vim, actually. Maybe lemon vim. It's a very fresh nose. It really is a very, very fresh nose. It will remind some of you of some of these young Ardbegs, if I might mention, well, hardly a competitor, but it's somehow got a bit more than that. There's something a bit rough about it. Yeah, that's good. Obviously there's some smoke there, but it's cocoa. I'm not getting cocoa, but John, you're an expert.
Lemon meringue pie.
Lemon meringue pie. Funnily enough, you know, I was getting a very slight pastry. I'm not getting it now, but just a moment or two ago. So you've got your confirmed lemon and this biscuity, sponge-like lemon cheesecake. Here we are. Have I made any more than the signage? That's interesting. Well, we have a compost consultant here. Mr. Lanners, would you go with signage?
Rhubarb.
One thing I'm sure we'll all agree is that the nose is surprisingly low. What's the
Stop being ridiculous. It smells
50% alcohol, but the nose really is quite mellow. It's not that bite and prickle that the. Okay, now I'm tasting straight. Look out for the primary taste: sweet front, saltiness or acidity at the sides, bitterness or dryness at the back, and smoke at the back. That's lovely. That's lovely. It's got a light, oily mouthfeel. It's quite light. there's a little trace of sweetness to start with, tingly, spritzy across the tongue, distinctly salty at the sides, which is, where does that come from? Who knows? And a nice, long, warming finish. It's really remarkably mellow at 50% alcohol. But maybe that's the benefit of the champagne before. I really don't think it needs much water, but do add a little bit of water for drinking purposes. Anybody else like to comment on the taste? Walter? Sweet to bitter. Bitter, sweet to bitter. Oh, Mr. Johnson says bitter then sweet.
Not fine. It's incorrect.
For a wine perspective, from a wine perspective, it tastes very mineral. Very granitic, almost like syrup.
Mineralic, we're getting mineralic.
Mineral, granite.
Love it, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Mineralic. I think we'd all agree that it is a superb whiskey, and made all the more interesting by the Italian produced here. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, before you we go and have lunch, I would like all to raise your glasses to the success not only of this whiskey, but of the Kilchoman Distillery. Kilchoman.